Yeedi Mop Station Pro Review. The Yeedi Mop Station Pro offers a robot vacuum, as well as its two-head mop system, which is more comprehensive than most. Despite this, it's quite fairly priced, but the docking station space requirement and inability to handle multi-level mapping in the app may be drawbacks. The Yeedi robot vacuum is a typical size and its charging station is large. It features two tanks, with a capacity of 3.5 liters each, which are contained within its dimensions of 17 by 15 by 16 inches. The unit should be placed in an area with enough space around it for the robot to return to the charging station easily. The two tanks are detachable and have handles and lids for simple filling and draining. The robot is accompanied by two dustbins, one for vacuum cleaning alone and the other for both cleaning and mopping. Two round mop heads attach magnetically to the reverse of the mopping dustbin. And additional mop heads as well as a brush for cleaning the docking station and water containers are provided. The button on top and the buttons on the dock can be used to initiate, retrieve and begin a soft clean with the robot cleaner. To change suction settings, set virtual barriers, or arrange scheduled cleaning, access the app for more detail. Setting up the robot is easy, with no assembly needed other than securing the mop pads and filling the water tank. Adding detergent to the clean water tank is not mentioned in the manual. But Yeedi has responded to a customer inquiry on Amazon saying this can be done with weak alkaline low foaming solutions. The bin needs to be emptied manually. Additionally, the filter should be cleaned, and the cleaning brushes should be cleared of any hair or debris. The water tank should be emptied after each session for odor prevention, and mop pads may require replacement every 3 months, according to Yeedi. The manual recommends that rooms should be adequately lit during the robot's cleanup task. This may be an inconvenience if you wish to have the robot do so during the evening. The Yeedi Mop Station Pro had a more random cleaning pattern than some other robot vacuums we have tested. But it still did a decent job of vacuuming the space methodically. When flour was spread on the hard floors, most of it was picked up by the vacuum, though some were pushed into the grooves between the wood floor planks. We spilled oats in 3 locations and our results varied. It absorbed 100% of one spillage, and 75% of another, and around 50% of the oats dropped onto a deep pile rug, with the remainder remaining lodged in the pile. On some occasions, the robot was able to transition smoothly from a hard floor to a thick pile of carpet, while in others it turned around and avoided attempting the transition. Carpet cleaning should generally use a higher suction level. Emptying the bin is straightforward, however, we noticed that hair could become entangled around the brush roller and must be removed. With regards to noise, it is relatively quiet while operating, recording 55 decibels on silent mode, 58 decibels on standard power, 65 decibels on maximum power, and 70 decibels on max plus, which is of a similar decibel level to a typical vacuum cleaner or washing machine. The design of the Mop Station Pro prevents it from entering carpets and rugs, but when it brushes along their edges, it is advisable to mark these areas in the app to ensure they will stay away. During mopping, noise levels are generally around 60 decibels. The loudest point is at the beginning of mopping when transferring water from the main tank to the robot, with a peak of 68 decibels. Upon completing the mop cycle, the robot returns to its station for cleaning of the pads, followed by a 6-hour air drying process. To prevent odor buildup, it's important to empty the dirty water bucket. The Mop Station Pro emits a low hum from the fan as air is blown into the mop heads for the purpose of reducing moisture. We left it to run overnight, but in the morning noticed that not all dampness had been eradicated. Thus, if a fully dry mop is desired, closer monitoring should be maintained during the process. Additionally, dirt and debris accumulate on the floor of the docking area where mops are placed for cleaning, therefore, regular wiping down of this area is recommended. The Yeedi Mop Station Pro showed efficient battery performance when tested. At max power, the device ran for 80 minutes and 50% of the battery was depleted. This is equivalent to a 160-minute total runtime. In standard suction mode, it was about 120 minutes before the 50% mark was hit. That's roughly 240 minutes of runtime, exceeding Yeedi's 180-minute estimate. Mopping drained the battery faster, 70 minutes brought it down to 50%.